All right, guys, this is going to be a really quick video just to show you the different scenarios when we should probably use API routes or route handlers, as they're now called in the app router in Next.js 14, or using a server action. So this is by no means a definitive list on, for example, you have to use a server action for a particular scenario, or you have to use a route handler for another scenario. These are just suggestions, but I will say this. All of the scenarios that I outline here, I always or almost always use either a route handler or server action. So I'm not switching between the two for the same scenario. Each scenario I outline here, I personally am always using a route handler for it, or I'm always using a server action for it. So I'm not chopping and changing. I'm not using both server actions and route handlers for the same scenario, if that makes sense. Now, with that said, before we get into the video, I'm going to apologize for any background noise you may hear, because I'm currently in an Airbnb in London and I'm right on the road, and more often than not, pretty much every 5 minutes, some sirens go by, some police cars go by. So apologies for any disruptions in the background noise you may hear. However, with that said, let's take a look at the first scenario. So the first scenario is fetching data from a server component. Now, I always use server actions for this, or I fetch the data inline within that component. So we don't necessarily have to call a server action within a server component. We can, more often than not, call the data or fetch the data directly inline within that server component, or we could use a server action. Now, I never use API routes or route handlers for fetching data within server components because we just don't need to. We don't need to create a route handler and then specify the full URL. For example, we can't just go /API/our API within a server component. We have to use the full URL. So it's HTTPS, for example, localhost /API, etc., etc. So it's incredibly inconvenient to use a route handler within server components. You almost always, or pretty much always, want to fetch data inline or use a server action. Now, the second scenario is AI streaming. So for example, from OpenAI. Now, we always need to use a route handler or an API route for this because currently Next.js doesn't support streaming data from server actions. So that may change in the future, but for now, we always have to use route handlers for this. Now, the next scenario is fetching data from a client component. Now, again, we always want to use server actions for this, or I always use server actions for this. I never use route handlers. And that is because we can use server actions directly within client components. It's not limited to server components. So we can import server actions within client components and call those server actions within those client components. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the idea of calling a server function from within a client component. However, personally, I don't mind it. I actually quite like it because we get the nice type safety from our server actions within our client components. So I'm never running, or I'm never creating route handlers to call from within client components, to fetch data within client components. I'm always using server actions for this. Now, the next one is webhooks. For example, if we're using Stripe in our app, we'll first need to call the Stripe API or kick off the payment flow from Stripe. Then Stripe needs some way to communicate back to our Next.js application that a payment was complete or a payment failed. And then, of course, within our Next.js application, we can interact with the database and update our database as we see fit based on a successful or a failed payment, just as an example. Now, the only way we can do this is with a route handler. We can't call server actions from anything external. So Stripe is going to be our external resource calling our Next.js application, or calling an API route that we created within our Next.js application. So server actions, it's impossible to use server actions for this, so we have to use an API route. Now, the next one is a very similar thing. It's API requests from an external app. So for example, Stripe could be classed as an external app, or if we have, let's say, for example, a React Native app or some other external application which isn't our current Next.js application, this has to use an API route or a route handler. So we can't use, again, we can't call server actions from outside of the sandbox of our Next.js application. One thing I will note as well is Vercel, literally a couple of hours ago, just posted a really good, informative video on mistakes made using the app router. It also includes things like when you should use server actions and route handlers. So I'll leave a link as well. It's a really, really informative video. I highly recommend you check it out by Vercel. I'll leave a link to that video as well in the description of this video. And lastly, you may be looking at this table and thinking, well, there's more scenarios where we need to use a route handler than a server action, but the vast majority of my application logic, let's say, is using server actions. There's very few bits of code in my applications that need to use route handlers. So more often than not, even though there's only 2 scenarios I've outlined in this table, more often than not, I am using server actions way more than route handlers. With that said, I hope that helps. If there's a scenario which isn't covered in this table, just let me know in the comments below and I'll give my opinion whether it should be a route handler or a server action.